All right, guys, I'm extremely excited to share this information with you all today. I couldn't find my glasses, but we're gonna work through this. So I got my other screen over here, so I'll be looking here and also looking back over here as well to make sure I don't miss anything. But what I'm gonna talk about today is how to scale your real estate business the new way, all right? To get better better lead generation and becoming a client magnet on autopilot using creative video and social media strategies. So let's go to the next screen. So how is this training mapped out? Introduction, what these strategies have done for myself and others. Also, we're going to talk about Facebook lead generation, high converting Facebook lead ads, effective strategies that work, scaling to 6-figure per year business. We're going to talk about Instagram, exact post to make and how easy it is to become top of mind in your market. And we're also going to talk about YouTube and attracting clients in your market on autopilot 24/7. All right. With your first video and how you can do that. Now, I know social media is huge. And I mean, I would be here all day if, to talk about LinkedIn, TikTok, and all of these other platforms that are just as powerful. But I thought it would be good to start out with these three because they're so powerful right now. And I would say that they're the top three that you want to focus on. Okay. Also, now think about this. Is this you? All right. You're brand new, a real estate investor or real estate agent. And I'll be talking to both of you guys. All right. So if you're a brand new real estate investor or you're an agent and you're struggling to gain traction, is this you? If you have some experience and you're looking to rapidly scale your business, if you're a top producer and you're wanting to get your name, and your freedom back, real estate assistants, if you're looking to generate more business for your team, you're ready to work smarter and not harder, right? And to get more of your time back. And think about this, has this crossed your mind? How can you get tons of new sellers, new buyers, if you don't have any deals or listings, right, of your own? How can you get to the point to where you don't have to cold call every day or put out signs anymore, right? Also, how can you automate and systemize your business so you can generate leads 24/7, regardless of where you are? How can you become top of mind without having to spend thousands of dollars on bus benches and mailers, all right? So I'm going to talk about that. Now, 4 secrets to the new approach of making 6 figures, whether it's in your real estate wholesaling business or again, if you're an agent, all right? We're going to show you how to generate leads fast. I'm going to show you the proven model for automating your lead generation, all right? And increasing your conversion rate quickly. How to dominate your local market on Instagram and generate leads. Create high converting videos, content on YouTube for long-term growth and exposure. Yes, I'm covering all of this today. So take some notes, guys, all right? Now let's talk about action. Now, all of this is possible, but one of my favorite quotes is action is the fundamental key to all success. Would everyone agree to that? If you agree, just type yes, I agree to that. 87% of realtors and real estate investors fail because they do not take action. All of this amazing training that Stacy and everyone else has been providing, and hopefully I can provide as well, you can get results if you take massive action. I'm all about action. I'm known as Take Action Low. So I'll share a little bit of who I am. I know I did in the beginning, but for those of you that don't know me at all, I've trained thousands of real estate and realtors over my career since 2007. I've been a part of over 700 real estate transactions since 2007. I've been a guest panelist at the Black Enterprise Entrepreneurs Expo in Atlanta, which was just a life-changing experience for me, opportunity. Co-founder of the Virtual Entrepreneurs Academy, LLC, and also MLM Media Group. And also been a guest speaker at a number of local real estate groups and associations. Let's see. Also the creator of the Take Action with Low podcast, as well as my YouTube channel. Some fun facts about me. I love to work out, I love family, love to travel. I currently have over about 35,000 followers on all of my social media sites. And if I can move this so I can see my presentation here, I wanted to also share a fun fact that I was a professional gospel singer and I performed at Showtime at the Apollo. So that was many moons ago, but just some fun facts about me. Now, what have others had to say about me? Had a wonderful, this journey has allowed me to just connect with some wonderful people that I've been able to help, coach, and teach and change their business with teaching, everything from wholesaling and social media marketing. Rose here, we were able to help her set up her KV Core, which is a CRM system that I'm going to talk about to help her automate her lead generation. So she was really excited about the results that she got. Also, Petra just shared how a virtual real estate guide that I'm going to also give you guys at the end. So stick around, how you can get access to a virtual real estate guide that helped her as a real estate investor to learn how to leverage social media. She was actually going to quit and she was going to give up. But she got her hands on our guide and it really kind of transformed her mindset and shifted it. Also, Bart here, he's a realtor, was able to work with him and helped him to start getting leads and generate seller leads for his business. Michael, also a realtor, was able to help him. He leveraged our Facebook services to help him generate leads and set up campaigns for his business. And him and his team are growing. And also Mr. Johnny Moore. So I've known Johnny since 2014. He attended one of our Take Action real estate investing events and changed his life. So it's been cool to be a part of some of these awesome individuals' lives. Now, let's talk about when I first started in real estate, though. It's been a journey. So I started with driving for dollars, pretty much half the day, all day, burning gas, wear and tear on my car, cold calling all day. I mean, you know, in cold calling is good, but I'm gonna show you how you can leverage technology today where you don't have to stay on the phone and burn the phones all day, every day. All right, but I would get hung up on all the time, rejections. I'm sure we all have expressed that it was stressful. Always chasing the next deal. So I did that a lot early on in my career, working all the time, would get burnout, very little time to sleep, take vacations or spend time with family or doing the things that I loved. So, and I learned that the key to wealth and building wealth is learning how to make money in your sleep, right? So let's talk about this new way of doing real estate. And can we all agree that with March of 2020, that everything has changed about how we do business, right? Everything. So when everything shut down, I remember about 3 to 4 months before March 2020 happened with COVID and all that, my business partner and I, we really honed in on pivoting our business, not knowing what was coming around the corner, but to really focus more on leveraging better systems and processes with social media and technology because we were coming off of a really tough year. And we really took the time to do that. And when 2020 happened, when COVID hit, we were in the position to just take advantage of the opportunities and to be able to work from home virtually, still do deals, you know, out of state, you know, outside of Texas, and grow. So we actually doubled our business in 2020 from 2019. And these are the ways that we were able to do that. So personal brand, video, social media marketing, generating leads while you travel, you spend time with family, sleeping, enjoying life, automating your leads and converting effectively, having your content attracting business around the clock, right? Leads for a fraction of the cost compared to real estate platforms like Zillow, Bold Leads, or Truly, or others. How many of you spend a lot of money on leads? I mean, when I say a lot of money, I say over $500 a month. I would really like to know in the comments for those of you that do that. So let's talk about tip 1 here. Show how to generate your first lead within the next 24 hours. Even if you're brand new, even if you have never ran a Facebook ad before, Let's talk about the process. Remember we talking about is processes. You have social media, you have Facebook lead ads, you have automation, then you have follow-up, and then retargeting. Okay. Most realtors, most real estate investors, lead generation companies only make one cold touch. There's absolutely no way you're going to have a business if you only touch leads one time. You have to follow up with them, whether you're calling them or whether you're leveraging systems and processes and automation to touch them for you. Okay. Most also do not provide any true value in their ads. You have to provide value. And I'll give you some examples here a little bit throughout this presentation. For $5 or $10 a day, you can ensure that you're never forgotten. I'm going to show you that as well. Retargeting can increase conversion by up to 150%. 150%. So let's talk a little bit about retargeting. So when I talk about retargeting, when you create a Facebook ad and you want to target sellers or buyers in a certain area, Facebook has it to where they've made a lot of changes, but you can't really niche it down like you used to on just zip code or age. You can't do that anymore. So when you create that first ad, it's a cold audience. It's a cold audience. So how can you continue to get in front of your target audience where they see you often? It's called retargeting. So there's a way in Facebook, when you create an ad, you can create custom audiences and you can retarget those particular sellers or buyers, whoever you're trying to attract. Because if they're going to take action and they're going to work with you, or they're going to reach out to you to talk to you about selling their house or buying a house, they have to see you. So it's really crowded. There's so many people that's online now, or more people online, but the key is leveraging and using and understanding how to run ads effectively, and leveraging retargeting is where the magic happens. And if you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. Towards the end, I am going to open it up. Okay. So highest converting type of ad. So what type of ads work low? Which ads are proven to convert the highest? What we have found for realtors and real estate investors, and I'm always getting asked, how is it that you can get seller leads off of Facebook, off of YouTube? And again, I'm going to talk about that. But when you're creating ads, of course you want to create content, but let's say there's a home or a property that you want to showcase and that you want to attract buyers. Then the front exterior of homes, area specific, is what you want to use. Also custom list of homes with price points and features. These are more for buyers. What has really worked well for us and was a game changer for us, even for 2020, was leveraging short testimonial videos of past clients, buyers, and sellers. I mean, hands down, the ROI on that is incredible. Number one, you're not spending any money to get the videos. All you're doing is asking. So when you have a seller at that closing table, once they get that wire, they're happy to close on the deal. You want to ask them then, hey, would you be open to recording a short video of your experience of working with us? I encourage all of our students to do that now, because when you put or you allow other people to talk about you, then you have just given yourself a huge advantage over your competition of a real testimonial of a client that you've helped. And you can use these videos over and over again. You can recycle them. You can create campaigns and you can rotate out your videos. And we do it all the time to get leads. And it's just like clockwork and it's like magic. We always get people to respond. And again, I'll show you some examples. Virtual tours, walkthroughs, vacant properties, especially you investors. So if you're not sure what kind of content to create, you're not sure what to talk about, just always keep in mind providing value to the seller. What's going on right now? You can always Google the most frequently asked questions that sellers may have right now. and with everything that's going on. People are moving, they're relocating, people are passing away. Unfortunately, people pass away, every day. But you want to make sure that you are able to help them and provide value and tips. And when you do that, you're immediately being able to build the know, like, and trust factor, because that's how powerful videos are. You have 3 to 5 seconds to capture the attention of a potential client. And what better way to do that by sharing testimonials if you don't like talking in front of the camera? And I know a lot of people, that's probably the number one thing I hear most. Well, Lo, I'm fearful of being in front of the camera. I don't like what I look like. I don't like how I sound. But I want to tell you, in this day and age, it's pretty much not even an option for you not to be on camera and to be visible, because this right here is where everybody is. So you want to be where everybody is at, okay? Now, for new agents and new real estate investors, what happens if you don't have any listings or deals? All right, let's talk about that. So you can market a listing from a broker or from your brokerage. And that's an option. You can do that. You can create an ad, put that on Facebook. You can market it, Instagram. Another, for an investor, there's another deal from a wholesaler. If you don't have any properties, ask for permission, do joint ventures and market their property. Also, you can market buyer's guides and seller's guides. Also, you can market tips to sell your home fast guide. This is for real estate investors that's looking to target motivated sellers. You can market custom list of homes, all right? It's for agent. Also for real estate investor, you can market, again, short seller video testimonials. Now, here are some examples, some ad examples. So for Carla, and Carla is my business partner. She's a licensed realtor, but before she got a license, she was an investor. So she's an investor and a realtor. So ads like this are extremely effective. And the call to action here at the bottom is learn more. But when you're able to showcase a property, and what's so cool about this too is that we get sellers from these type of ads. So you have people that's looking to buy. When you look at it, you think, okay, well, that's for buyers. But there's also been people that have properties that they want to sell and buy, whether they're upgrading, downgrading, or whatever. So you really can generate both type of leads. Here's another ad that we created. It was from a post, and it's a short story. We share the story. Remember this: facts tell, stories sell. Write that down. It's very powerful and it's true. But this was an incredible story of a client that Carla got. And I mean, the story was just crazy. So once they closed on their home, we went and had a video testimonial with their permission. We asked if we could do, a short video with them at the house, getting the keys. And the seller and his wife, the buyer and his wife shared their experience of working with Carla. And she shared a little bit of the story in the post and let the video do the rest. And from this, we got over 205 comments. We got over 50 shares. I mean, the engagement, this is like mini viral stuff. And again, you're not paying anything. And what we did for this, we just boosted it. I didn't even create an ad. I just boosted this particular post to get more exposure. And from that exposure, it just kind of caught fire. But even from this one post and from us boosting this, we got additional leads. We got additional business just from this one post. Now, here's an example of a very simple ad that I created to attract motivated sellers. It was extremely simple. 0 commission, 0 closing costs. Learn more to see how we can help. Click here to learn more. So we ran that ad, and there's a testimonial. Mr. Enrique actually responded to that ad, and that video is on my YouTube channel. But I specifically asked him, when I asked him questions about his experience of working with us, where did you find me? And he said, well, I saw your Facebook ad. So people are watching, people are on there. I can tell you, because I get a lot of questions too about costs. Oh, this was a $15,000 assignment. But to run that campaign, I think we spent about $450 for the sellers campaign. And honestly, we got lucky. We got lucky because to run ads on Facebook to attract seller leads, it'll range anywhere from $25 to up to $50 per lead. And that just depends. And the reason why there's such a big range is because it depends on where you're located. So if you're in a very competitive market like we are here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it can be pretty competitive and, you know, more expensive. But for a smaller area, let's say where it's maybe 50 to maybe 100,000 people, you could spend less. But anyway, so this is just a few example ads so you could see. Tip number 2, show you the proven model for automating your lead generation and exponentially increasing your conversion rate within the next 24 hours. Yes, in the next 24 hours, we've done that. Have the best assistant you could imagine responding for you for free. Cut the cold calling and the door knocking. Yep, let's talk about that. And of course, follow up. Now, how most manage their leads. And if this is you, I love to hear, or you know, post a comment below. Number 1, not knowing when a new lead comes in. That's you. You're struggling to find your leads in Ads Manager. If you're running ads, stop everything that you're doing to call them within, you know, the first 5 minutes. You pray that they actually put in their right contact information, because a lot of times, a lot of people won't, you know, they won't put their correct information in there because they don't want to be followed up on, or it may be your competition and they just maybe trying to see what you're doing. It happens. Also hope they pick up, right? So let's discuss the new way. Now, the new way to manage leads and follow-ups, and I love this, and I want to pull up here. Let me get my notes because this is really important. And I would love to hear you all's, if you have any questions, please post them in the comments as I get to my slide of information, if I can get there. Hold on one second, guys. Let's see. All right, make this bigger. Okay, so the first thing I have here is a chat bot, all right, for Facebook Manager. How many of you are leveraging the chat bot? If you're not, hopefully after you hear this information and see how this is kind of put together, it's an aha moment for you. You're like, you know what? Yep, I need to start using that. So with the Facebook chat bot, and with the chat bot, you can create, different greetings for visitors when they come, that's interested in buying, selling, renting, for other investors that may be cash buyers. So there's so many ways that you can leverage a chat bot. And what it does is if they visit your Facebook business page and they click on to go through your sequence, you can have a series of questions that they can simply fill out 24/7 without you having to answer them back at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So leveraging a chatbot is a very powerful way to have an online assistant, if you will, that can do the scrubbing for you, all right, of all leads that are funneled through. Now, with Zapier, it's an online automation tool, okay, that connects your favorite apps such as Gmail, such as Chatbot, any email sequence type of service like MailChimp or Aweber. And Zapier can automatically trigger workflows, all right? They'll trigger workflows with other apps that you use most, and where to send your users. So with KV Core's platform, you can trigger it to send it to KV Core. I love KV Core. KV Core is probably the most powerful CRM system that I have used, and we have been through a lot of them over the years. So I mean, we've paid for a lot of different type of CRM services, but this one here is probably the best that I've seen. It's an all-inclusive real estate platform. It's a smart CRM, and it uses behavioral automation, okay, to alert you of when to reach out to your leads. So for example, I'll paint a picture. Let's say that you create an ad, and that call to action on that ad is for them to get more information or to send a message, which triggers it to your chatbot. So your chatbot then triggers whatever sequence of questions that you have for them to answer. Well, once they've entered that information, it'll lead flow right into your KB Core platform, where you can have it automatically set up in your KB Core platform on a campaign that has, let's say, 200 pre-written emails or text messages that now this lead will be followed up with. So how powerful is that? That now you don't have to worry about losing leads. You don't have to worry about calling leads every 5 minutes or, trying to answer somebody at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You have these systems that are in place and these services that you're leveraging to do that for you. And it has been a game changer for us in our business. Now, I will say this, you still have to make your calls and the follow up, or if you don't want to do that, outsource it. And what do I mean by that, Lo? Well, what I mean by that is, let's say that you've had 100 leads to come in, from an ad that you ran, and all these leads are now funneled into your KB Core and in a campaign. And as the system is dropping on them, meaning sending them follow-up messages, maybe one a week, maybe one every 2 weeks, whatever, you have someone that'll reach out and say, hey, I think I'm ready to talk to someone. Well, obviously you want to call them. But the beautiful thing is they're not a cold lead. So they've been in your system. So they're warm, or they may be even hot. So, and a lot of times they are. It's typically people that are ready to do something. So hopefully you guys see the power in leveraging this technology. Tip 3, how to dominate your local market on Instagram. I love Instagram. So how you can attract clients at scale by simply being yourself. Yes, being yourself. One of the things that's so difficult for us to do sometimes, but when you really learn to be your authentic self, you really start attracting people that want to work and do business with you. Become and remain on top of mind with a few posts per week. Farming and prospecting on the gram. So let's talk about this. Oh, one tip I do want to tell you, do not turn your profile into a home listing or a land page. And what do I mean by that? You don't want all your posts to be about properties that you have for sale. Don't do that. Don't do that on any of your platforms. So you want to also share you. It's like a 80-20 rule for me. It's 80% motivation, a little bit about me, my journey, maybe, show my dogs or cats or, us being playful, whatever. And just working, maybe putting a contract together or talking to a lead or doing a training like this, which before I took a shot saying, hey, getting ready to do some training, REI USA rocks, and put that on your social media platforms. People like to see that. That's a perfect example, actually. So, but you just don't want your profiles to just be all about deals and, trying to sell something. People get turned off to that, okay? Now, secret formula. You can attract buyer and seller clients on Instagram, again, by being yourself. Now, there is a catch to this. You have to mix a combination, all right, of what I was just talking about, entertainment, education, and your journey. I call it the E plus J formula, which equals influence. So this helps you to get influence. Yeah, of course, you have to be consistent. And we'll talk about how often to post also a little bit later in this presentation. Now, Instagram tips. You want to optimize hashtags. They prove to rank in your local market. Strategic targeting. I'm going to talk about hashtags here shortly. Strategic tagging for popular local search farming, collaborations with targeted reach, meaning other real estate, investors that may be in your market. It's not about competition. To me, I'm my own competition, but if you can leverage, another colleague that may be in another area that's doing well flipping houses, maybe they, for example, specialize in fire damage. Do an interview with them, talk to them, see if they'd be open and sharing some tips. But what you're doing is you're leveraging, their popularity, especially if they're popular and they get a lot of likes and views and follows. You can leverage, their followers as well, so people can start knowing and learning more about you. Okay. Document your journey. Talked about that. Stories are your best friend. People like stories. They like the mini stories. And after I finish here, I'll do a quick little video, so video, and just share, how awesome, this was to teach and share, and how I'm passionate about it, and which I am, and just share that. And as people continue to follow you, they'll say, wow, okay, I didn't know Lo did that, or wow, she teaches. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, that's right. She does buy and sell houses. I have an aunt that lives in Dallas. Let me give her a call. Let me reach out to her. That has happened. That's happened. People remember, you stay top of mind. Remember, we say stay top of mind. So you have to stay consistent with your postings. Optimize hashtags, proven to rank in your local market. Show, don't just tell, right? So let's talk about hashtags real quick. So think of hashtags as a way to connect social media content to a specific topic, right? Event, theme, or conversation. So let's say that you're targeting sellers in Dallas, Texas, right? So the content that you put out there, if that's who you want to target, then you want to create a hashtag that's specific for that. There are tools too. I think it's hashtags4likes.com. I believe that's the site. But that's one site where you can go and see what hashtags are popular for your niche. And you can leverage those, and you can start using those. So as people are scrolling through and looking for something specific in Dallas or information, then they'll come up on your post. So it's really powerful. And again, it's free. So all these social media platforms are free. Again, unless you want to run Facebook ads or, paid advertising. So let's look at a couple of example posts. So this is Carla. This is my business partner. This is a recent post, actually, she put on her page. It's coming soon. So it's a property in a hot area here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you can see the hashtags, if not, it's okay, but it's in Allen, Texas. So a few of the hashtags that she used was Allen, Texas, Texas homes for sale, first-time home buyer, relocating to Dallas, realtors of Instagram. So, and these tags are pretty strong and will help her get reach. And from this, she's gotten comments from other agents that say, hey, I want more details when it's active. Let me know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here's another example post for your stories. It's just showing her outside working with our German Shepherd right there. So people like this, document your journey. Okay. Tip 4, create high converting video content. Videos, like I said, video has been a game changer for us. And I love video. So, but one thing to know about video, it is the #1 most consumed content on the planet. How many of you watch videos every day? I'm sure everybody does. Some kind, whether it's a funny video, silly video, a customer review type video, if you're planning to buy a product, you're looking at videos. So why don't you create videos so that sellers and buyers can find you, because they're there, right? So let's talk about tags, titles, and descriptions. So with tags, titles, and description, YouTube weighs heavy with these. So it's important to pick tags, titles, keywords that people are searching for. And the beautiful thing about YouTube is the number one or number 2 search engine in the world. So how many of you go to YouTube to figure out how to do something? I do every day. right? So when homeowners are, prime example, one of our clients that we're working with is going through a divorce. So she had questions, how's this going to work? Me and my husband, we need to sell, can't stand him, whatever. How does this work? Well, right there is an idea, right? Create a short 5 to 10 minute video sharing how, people can sell. If you're going through a divorce, how to sell your home with ease. Perfect. So people are searching for that. And as people search for those targeted keyword phrases, and again, TubeBuddy is a great source. I use TubeBuddy, but it's a great way to, number one, you can kind of spy on your competition and see what some of the big dogs are doing and what they're creating, but also you can find really good keywords and keyword phrases to rank your videos on page 1 or at the top. So it's a powerful tool. But when people are searching for, how do I sell my house going through a divorce? How powerful is it for them to see your video, right? And the call to action on the video can simply be, give me a call for a free, quick 20-minute, confidential consultation. I'd love to help you. It works. People will reach out. And if you do that on a consistent basis, then what happens is you start getting leads on a weekly basis. And as you continue to be consistent and do more videos, next thing you know, you're not even paying for any more leads anymore. And it's a beautiful thing. So videos, I would say if you haven't done them, I really encourage you to get comfortable with doing videos. All right, let's go to the next slide here. How converting videos, content for real estate. It builds a deeper connection than other platforms. Absolutely. Again, we've had people to contact us. I've had people to call me and say, oh my God, is this Lolita? I'm like, yes, this is Lolita. How can I help you? Oh my God, I saw your YouTube channel. I've watched all your videos and I can't believe I'm talking to you. It's pretty crazy. But, people think, wow, she's available. She's talking to me because they see me, right? And it's extremely effective. Typically, if I get a call from someone on the YouTube channel or a message, they're hot. They want to do something. They either want to buy a product, they're interested in maybe my coaching programs, or they know someone that needs to sell a house or buy a house. It's crazy. So it's extremely effective. Easy to rank locally for highly searched terms. It's not as much competition as you think, because it's a lot of people, believe it or not, they're still not doing videos, even since COVID. And we've all been, in the house for however long we've been in. It's still a lot of people you would think that are doing videos. So it's still, you still have an opportunity. If you want to get started like today after this, you can, and you can really be very effective in your target market. Not as much competition, scalable, grows over time, massive ROTI. I call that return on time invested. The one thing I love about videos also, it has a longer shelf life on YouTube. What does that mean? Check this out. This is really powerful. So, well, after this screen, I'll show you guys something. But all you need to get started, cell phone, laptop, that's it. No fancy or expensive equipment at all, okay? YouTube algorithm, all right? And how that works is click-through rates. So if you're creating good videos with good content that people are clicking on, they're clicking through, and your watch time, right? The longer that they're on that video, YouTube is going to reward you. They're going to say, oh, okay, so she's creating some pretty cool content because people are watching it, they're sharing it, they're watching the video all the way through. So on the back end, YouTube rewards you. And what they do is, it's a number of things, but one of the things they'll do is say, okay, so now we're going to push this video to where it could get more exposure. And it could be your biggest, it could be a bigger competitor that has 1 million, viewers, right? Or people that follow them, and they have crazy numbers on their videos. And it may be a similar topic that you're talking about. Well, if your videos are good enough, After their video plays, then YouTube will make your video like the next suggested video to watch. So learning these secrets and understanding how it works on the back end can just, I mean, it's a game changer. It'll change your life. It'll change your business. Post velocity. Again, how often are you posting? And I'll talk about that here shortly. Now, let's take a look at this video here. This is an image of a video that I created on my page 11 years ago. You probably can't see that at the bottom there, but it's a video on how to find anybody, the ultimate skip tracing site. And the reason why I created it during this time, because I was teaching heavily about wholesaling and how to find sellers that are maybe hard to find, or family members, so that you can call, right? Call them and talk to them about a property, vacant property, whatever, and see if you can, get business. So this video to date has over 117,000 views. And it still has hundreds of views per month. And I'm promoting, I'm an affiliate with a skip tracing site. So over the years, people have signed up and have used that service to skip trace their lists. So what has that done? That has created a whole nother income stream for me as an affiliate marketer. That's a whole nother presentation. But I really wanted to show you the power of the long shelf life. So this video, 11 years, and it still gets hundreds of views per month. Here's another channel. It's my business partner. She's an agent, but even if you're a real estate investor, if you're a wholesaler and you want to create a channel, we buy houses fast, Miami, Florida. I don't know. I'm just thinking of something off the top of my head. Whatever area that you want to dominate and you want to start creating videos for to attract sellers or attract buyers, you can do that. So even with her channel, it's a smaller channel, but we still get leads from it. We still get leads because of the content and how often she posts. Sometimes she can't post once a week. I encourage you to start once a week. But if you can only do 1 or 2 videos a month to start, schedule or whatever the case may be, that's still fine. It's still content. And really, if you hit it right, you could, on the back end and just kind of do all these little secrets and things that I'm talking about and really learn it. All you need is one video. That's it. They go viral, blow up, and it's game on, right? So it's more powerful and effective. Video marketing is the best when it comes to conversion and lead generation today, by far. Also, you can repurpose your videos for every social media platform. So you can take these videos and you can chop them up a little bit, make little 30 to 25-second videos, post them on your Facebook stories, Instagram stories, LinkedIn. It's content, right? So you can repurpose the content. Nurture your past, current, and potential clients. Absolutely. Massive authority and credibility builder. And I shared that example with you earlier of a young lady, just call and say, oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to you directly. I watched all your videos. So, it's pretty cool. A properly ran YouTube channel can result in multiple leads per week, which means zero marketing expense to generate leads. And how many of you would love to not have to spend any money on marketing to generate leads, right? So extremely powerful. Now, this is where we open it up for Q&A. I know I've done a lot of talking, and I'm sure that there's questions that you guys may have. Please, post them below. Let me know. Stacy, I don't know.
Okay, yep, we're here. We got a couple of questions. Hang on just one sec.
Sure.
Okay. Could you please repeat or post how to find which hashtag is trending?
Sure. There are several sites. Hold on one second. Let me. Hashtags. Hold on one second. Hashtag for likes. So this is a site that we use. It's pretty cool. Oh, currently not available. Wow, that's convenient. But anyway, hashtag for likes is a great site. I don't know if they're kind of doing some updates to it or whatever, but you can go there. But I mean, there's a lot of them, and you can Google. You can also Google hashtag services or hashtag websites for Instagram or for YouTube. TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is what we use to help get some really good keyword and keyword phrases for our videos. Absolutely love it. So I would highly recommend if you're doing videos, you're going to get really serious and start doing videos, you need this tool. So this will help save you a ton of time trying to figure out what to post, what to say, hashtags, what tags to add to your videos. This is the best. This is the best.
Are you talking
tool
about like in the content section?
Yes.
Okay, so like what? Yeah, I need to get better at that. I'm not putting like my content, like my descriptions are not very good. I don't think.
Yeah. For your title, yeah, for sure for your title. If you say, you know what, I want to create a video and talk about how to save your home from foreclosure. So you can type that in, and what it'll do is it'll come up with different suggestions on titles that you can use and how often they're searched. And it'll give you a scale. It'll say, this is excellent for you to target. Or it may say, no, this is poor, it's not good. And it'll just save you a lot of time of trying to guess. But once you get that excellent, then you know you're on the right track. Okay, so let me write this down. So this is a good one. And then you just go ahead and go on to creating.
I love it. I'm totally going to check that out. I need help with that. Okay. Somebody's asking, Frank's asking, with the changes Apple is making, how will Facebook be able to target ads?
Good question. You know what? I'm not sure. There's a lot of changes that's been going on. All I know at this moment, we're still able to run ads effectively on Facebook and continue to do what we do. We do get updates where we have to make modifications on our Facebook Ads Manager page. But they show you, they let you know exactly what you need to do to stay compliant. But as of right now, we're not having any issues. But yeah, I mean, they're constantly making changes, and you just have to kind of stay in the loop with that.
Okay, somebody's asking, Paris is asking, do I have a website? Do I have to have a website before I do my first video?
No, you don't have to have a website. You can create a landing page or a squeeze page. It just depends on what your call to action is. So if you just want to have the call to action for people to reach out to you for a free consultation, then you can go to Calendly.com, create a calendar and use that link, to have people to go to schedule some time to talk with you. So if it sounds like you're a person of action, but you don't have to have just this whole big grand type of website to start and to start generating leads. So creating videos and generating leads.
Okay, great. Okay. Let's see, JC says, do you connect this content to your website? No, you said essentially landing page, I think is what you said.
Do you connect the landing page to your website?
Like you connect this content to your website. So I guess kind of the visual of the bigger picture of how everything fits together.
You can. It just depends on the type of site that you have. Is this an investor, a real estate investor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're all real estate investors.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because you may have agents as well. But for example, for our real estate company, and I'll give you a visual. See if I can pull it up here. So Hearthstone, we use Investor Carrot. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Investor Carrot. We love Investor Carrot in the website. This is our site to our real estate investing company. So as you can see on here, I'll show you. We have a ton on the homepage, and it's purposeful. We have a ton of video testimonials from clients that we've worked with, over the last few years. So leveraging the homepage is critical for people that don't know who we are, don't have a clue. Now they can hear clients and see people that we've worked with that's happy with our services. Now, with that, let's say that I create a Facebook ad and with a video, and my call to action is for, say, the seller to contact us today to learn more about us and for a free consultation. What I'll do is link them here to our company page here. And that way they can get to know us, click on the videos and take action if they want to leave their information or give us a call. I hope that makes sense.
Yes, and you mentioned Investor Carrot. I just want to say, Investor Carrot is a partner with REI USA. So
all right,
put into the link. I love Investor Carrot as well.
Yeah, me too.
If you don't have a website, I highly recommend checking out Investor Carrot.
Yes.
What they'll do is they'll help you put the website together,
Yep.
And then they'll also create the back office and the SEO and all that, help you get all that going.
Absolutely. I mean, it's, yeah.
So I put the link into the chat, which is the partners page for REI USA. Just click on that and just check out all of our partners. All right, they're all here.
Sweet.
Okay, good. I think that's all the questions.
Okay. Well, I have a free gift for everyone.
Oh yeah,
thank
awesome.
you.
We like free gifts.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for attending. I appreciate it. Testimonial from Patra, a client of ours earlier, referenced this guide that pretty much motivated her to not quit real estate and to really start learning and get more comfortable with social media and technology to grow and scale her business. I want to give you guys that guide as a gift. There's the link there below. And if you want to share that also, you can, or I can, if you want me to. It's bit.ly/free virtual real estate guide. And if anybody has any questions or comments or anything, questions they think of later and want to ask, there's my number there. Call or text me.
Awesome. I love it. All right. Thank you so much. I'm sure a lot of people got a great, a list of things that they need to be doing. You need to be like my daughter's here. Say hi, Lillian.
Awesome. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
So she just showed up. All right, cool. Awesome. Real fast before we move on. Thank you very much, Lolita. And Lolita is also in the private Facebook group. So if you want to talk to her, that is the best place to talk to her too. You can tag her, tag all the teachers, and they'll answer any questions that you have. Actually, can you post the link to the free stuff in the chat?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll do that now.
Okay, good. All right. And then what I want to do real fast is just share my screen. Just give me 1 second, David. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. I just wanted to show you guys, this is the partners page. So we are at the REI USA website here. And then you just have to go to benefits and discounts and click on partners. Right. And then here's where you can see like American Tracers is a skip tracing company, Deal Machine, Fast Track Consulting does bookkeeping, Flipper Forced does like rehabbing stuff, so go through. Here's Investor Carrot right here. So click on that and it'll give you all the information, give you you could do a demo. They can show you everything on how to get your website set up. Let's see what else, all kinds of stuff here. So they're all like PropStream. I think somebody was mentioning you were
love PropStream
here, Privy's here, RealFlow's here, REI Print Mill is a fulfillment company. So that's a check out all of these affiliates with us, and then that way you can, and a lot of them give you discounts for just being an REI USA member as well. Okay. So that's there. Just wanted to show that to you. Okay. Any other final questions until with Lolita before we run on to the next one? Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Lolita.
Thank you.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna remember
everyone.
the pin. All right, good, good.